spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everything else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, 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 la. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I lit my house with Christmas lights so you should come back home to me. And when you wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas
What up, Jerry?
memories.
You hurry up. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you're talking to, sir?
Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else.
We're almost there. We're almost there. Let me blow my nose one more time and let's get going.
See you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me.
Kits were revealed over the weekend, Jerry. Reworks to Cyclops, Gambit, Carnage, Venom. We don't know Carnage, Venom kits yet. We don't know Hive Mind kits yet. Patch videos dropped. There'll be another one on the 12th, on Tuesday. That'll be it.
Making our Christmas memories.
Well, I'll have a few out. Yeah, we'll have a few out. Well, today into Wednesday, right? That's it.
Spending the days on my own. The
Fuck Turkey Dad, this message is sponsored by Valley. I love me some Valley. What's he doing? Did he just start streaming too? I love me some Valley. Yeah, he probably just started too. Daytime streamer, bro, let's go. Alright, I made a thumbnail for this ahead of time. We're talking Hive Mind. We're doing the extreme infographics today. It's gonna be a great day. Answering messages from our mama. How come no one videos about Hive Mind? I think because the only thing they let us say was who the characters are. And because Tana pretended to rumor them earlier in the week, nobody cared. I think Valley put one out. I think other people put some out too. But I'm going to do one today. I just didn't feel the rush because of it being leaked. Yeah, I just felt no rush because of the leaks. Venom and Gambit. Hey, let's do this. Venom and Gambit get dropped for Sus. APOC Sus? No, not Gambit. I think Cyclops gets dropped. No, what the fuck? Yeah, pretty much, right? In fact, let's start with that video. So, if I already do that one, where is it? It's not this. Is it this one? Yeah, here we go. New symbiotes announced. Gwenum. This guy is gonna be called. What's he gonna be called? Fuck, what's he called? It's not Symbiote Surfer. What's he called? I forget what he's called. 1 second. Void Knight. Thank you. Thank you. He's called Void Knight. Then we're gonna have Red Goblin come in with Carnage and Venom, and to show that, I'll probably just pull up the website. Let's go roster. Sorry about the sniffles, guys. It was a long night with the baby. Again. I'm not sure if we were supposed to say anything about the symbiotes, but somebody put out an infographic, so now everybody knows. There we go. So yeah, I'll end up doing something like... wait a minute. Not this one. What is this window? Yeah. I'll end up doing something like this, maybe. That's why your notifications don't appear on this one. It's all the way at the bottom. As a guys for video making anyway. We'll turn this one off. It'd be something like this. Where I'll be like, yeah, so we don't technically know what symbiotes are getting reworked. But, you know, level 95 Age Venom makes sense. Carnage 95 Venom, cool. The others are at 90 still. That's cool, I guess. Yeah. It'll be something like that. It'll be something cheeky like that. First, I gotta blow my goddamn nose again. Hey, we don't rat on people, all right? When people do it on accident, we don't rat on them, especially because it helps you. Is the Gold Spade event still happening, right? So level your Carnage and your Venom now. Not of the other symbiotes. No null, no nothing. I don't know if we were allowed to say their new Bio Ray team. Was that in the infographic or any of the videos? I think that was in someone's video, right? Nightcrawler Arena meta? I don't think it'll happen. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm happy people know to build them up. Jutsu! How's it going, my guy? Alright, so that's going to be the flow of the thing. And then I also, actually, want to bring up this picture here with the splash art with Professor X in the background. Because it does look like we're going to be getting that X-Men treatment we wanted. In fact, let me try and talk someone off the ledge. I will try and get the sniffles under control. Probably in like an hour, it'll be completely done. There we go. Yeah, let me save this. If you guys get sick of the Christmas music, let me know. But I personally, it's so just like happy. I mean, it's just like, oh, everything's happy. Everything's good. Christmas is coming. People are happy. I was about to say, Steven, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything to be mad about this patch except maybe the symbiote choices. I think the X-Men choices are fan favorites. I think the symbiote choices missed the mark, but they're still symbiotes. And it's River, Carnage, and Venom, who are fan favorites. If you get sick of Christmas, go watch Heartgrave. Does he not? He doesn't like Christmas, I guess. It's too white for him. Like, it's too bright. There. Alright, so let's check this real quick. I want to stretch it out so he's in the background. He's right in the center there now. Perfect. You know what else I will do? I want to bring in another one. This is just going to be a red circle. Don't fill it, but give it a nice thick outline, a deep red. It's not really thick enough, is it? Let's make it thicker. Yeah, it's better. I didn't leave for enough. I looked, I was like, ah, there's that. Alright, I just wish About Spider-Man was part of it. Yeah, I get that. Hold on. Wife's calling. Hello, love. You're on stream. Nothing dirty.
Where are the car keys?
Oh, what was I wearing yesterday?
I don't know.
Because they're not in the car. Because I know when I went back to the car when the kids were sleeping there. It's got to be in our bedroom, in the jeans I was wearing.
Okay, am I going to get them?
Oh, are you outside? I'll get them.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, bye. Alright, bye, boys. Deux secondes. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Never hide the keys from your wife. She will kill you. Alright. Okay. Let me get you a kiss. Oh. Yeah, this patch is back-to-back raid teams, but it looks like... well, no. So I think this patch is just that. I don't even think we're getting Red Goblin. And I do believe we're going to be getting a X-Men team soon with this little hint they dropped here. This little Easter egg, but we'll see. I'm gonna vote for Panda Pool. Oh, I couldn't care less about the Deadpool option. I think Panda Pool is a meme that I knew was gonna win. New raids? Oh, that's something we should talk about too, right? That was in updates. Should I do the whole blog? I didn't do the blog video. So it talks about Extreme X-Men, but doesn't give their kits. What else does it talk about in the blog that was interesting? Oh, Panda Pool. Okay, yeah, I could do that. We can work on some other stuff to add to it. Okay, let's go. Panda Pool. There, let's make it bigger. I mean, you had to know this guy was going to win, right? The second they put him in, you knew he was going to win. I think he's lame, but I think the other two are lame too. So I'm just like, eh. I wish an option was rework Deadpool. Zombie Bob Ross. Where does Zombie Head? Headpool? The other one was what? Deadpool 2099? Ooh, I'm glad it's not going to be her. Yeah, I'm really glad it's not going to be her. Okay, let's well, first of all, straighten it back out. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Post. Nope. Nope, I'm breaking everything. Alright, let's we're gonna go for a keep option here. Let's keep all this. He's going in the middle because he's clearly gonna win. And what was the other one? Lady Deadpool. Lady Deadpool is actually a good character. I actually like Lady Deadpool, but yeah, there's no chance she wins. No shot. I prefer Lady Deadpool, not gonna lie. What up, Zubin? I'm doing good, how are you? Where's I'm looking for a good Lady Deadpool picture. None of these are very good. I guess we'll just do this one. I don't know. And then we'll do a background. We'll just make it all black. Deadpool vote. Ah, my fucking nose, dude. I swear to God. I'm so tired of being sick all the damn time. Got size. Let's go, Bush. Congratulations. You know that maybe you have a skill issue with getting sick? Yeah, exactly. What up, Elliot? X-Men reworks coming this patch? Yes. Well, at least the Gambit and Cyclops. I don't know about anybody else. 2 kids are 50% of the time makes sense. When you put it in numerically like that, it makes a lot of sense. Oh, did I not save this yet? Okay. What else do we got to talk about with this blog? There's the Deadpool vote, Friday free claim, nobody cares. And then there's the this, right? The raid talk, okay. Something else I want to talk about when we talk about the raid talk. They kind of broke the amount of points. When does this patch drop it? I think, well, we already have all the characters for this patch, right? So that normally means like right away. What a Mystics! Is that Snow or Dandruff? Both, bro. It's both. My dealer has kids. Way to go, Pete Deva. Made me chuckle. Nightcrawler should be this Friday. You think he'll be the first? Maybe he will be the first. He was the first in the silhouette, but I'm not sure if that means anything. But he's going to be plug and play. The fact that his exposed does nothing, like it makes his basic crit. It's like, okay, right? I don't know. It's kind of weird. He's definitely made to pair with Skrull, right? Obviously. Clearly a Skrull plug. All right, so we'll talk about this. We're not really going to go over the blog because the only thing not in the blog is the character kits, which we went over in a different video. So I don't even need to show that. So here will be the flow of the video. Okay. Symbiotes thumbnail. Woohoo! Gwenpool announced. Void Knight announced. Red Goblin announced. I know a lot of people are hyped for that. And then it's going to go, and look at this splash screen, and then look, oh my god, it's Professor Xavier. They did say somewhere that X-Men were going to be getting more reworks, right? Am I wrong there? All right, and then we'll take both these off. Now let's talk about symbiotes that I'm leveling up. Actually, you know what? This part should happen after talking about the symbiotes that I'm leveling up. Well, oh, there'll probably be some reworks. Zoom in here. There we go. That's a much better screen. Talk about the blog. They talk about NC initial offers. Oh, 12.15. There you go. Second about Rick stats. Yeah, I got them. I put them in my video. 70% health, 30% damage. He's getting a good boost. I'm just gonna start killing my camera instead of bending over. Other mutants are getting love. Okay, according to him, perfect. The new raid article, they mentioned new X-Men characters. Many X-Men characters will be improved so you can theory craft. Okay, perfect. So then this, yeah, that's actually gonna be the perfect segue. And then we're ending with Panda Pool. Okay. And when does the Panda Pool thing happen? The vote. December 19th. No, wait. December 12th. Is that today? No. No, it's tomorrow. Okay. Voting starts tomorrow. Okay. I think we got the flow of our video. I think it's a good video. Any objections? Any suggestions? 70% life, 30% damage, I believe. I believe that's right, Zubin. No objections? Ooh, Christmas music? I mean, this is perfect music for symbiotes, right? Let's get some hype music for symbiotes. Can you stop? I like that little part. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. How's it going, everybody? We got a super hype patch coming in. By hype patch, I mean hype characters. We got some symbiotes announced, fan favorite characters. We already had the Extreme X-Men. You can check out a video. We talked about them and all their kits over the weekend. But that's right, new symbiotes announced. And yes, this guy over here, Red Goblin, is part of them. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about these new symbiotes and a lot of cool stuff that happened over the weekend right now. Alright, so the first symbiote that we are now confirmed getting is gonna be Gwenom. Gwenom is just Gwen Stacy with Venom. Look, I love symbiotes. I'm hyped for symbiotes. I couldn't give a shit about Gwenom, okay? I'd much rather have a symbiote like Symbiote Spider-Man on the team, or like Riot, or like, I'd rather a new Scream. I'd rather those kind of characters. We already have Ghost Spider. We already have, what's her name? Gwenpool. Am I the only one who likes the regular Gwen Stacy, not all her variants? I might be crazy, but look, cool. She looks dope. I like the design. It's really cool looking. I know she's a fan favorite, so it is what it is. It's going to be fun. All right, next character up is going to be the one we all voted for, Void Knight. This is Silver Surfer as a Void character, I guess. Like he's always going through the cosmos, so he got a symbiote attached to him at some point. I think it's really cool. I love his surfer. I love his surfboard. I love his spear. I think this character looks amazing. The splash art they put out also looks absolutely amazing. So super stoked for this character. It's going to be a good time. We did vote for this one, and I'm glad we did. Could you imagine if Groot was on this team? Oh my god, we could have trolled ourselves into oblivion. We got another character vote we're going to talk about very soon, so here we go. Yeah, look. Void Knight's got cake. Look at him. He does not miss squat day. All right, and then we have the Red Goblin himself. So I guess Green Goblin was so highly anticipated, they decided to double down and give us Red Goblin. This is a really cool character kit. I like the glider. Is it lazy? Did they just finish the design animations for Green Goblin and be like, that took so much work, we need to reuse this. We need to reuse this right now. And so we got Red Goblin. Maybe, but I think it's really cool, and I'm super excited for that. Now, we don't know what other symbiotes are going to be coming to join this team. You know, we do have 6 current symbiotes in the game, but we know 3 new ones are coming, so we assume 2 reworks. Otherwise, they would have told us the other 2 already. Agent Venom, we already use in raids, right? So probably not going to be him. He's probably going to be stuck with Rebirth for now. Then we have Carnage, a fan favorite. So maybe him. You know, he's got that speed mechanic in his kit. And then we got Venom as well. Now, Venom is like the quintessential symbiote. I know Symbiote Surfer came first, but Venom was the guy, right? Venom was Spider-Man's like most hyped villain when you were a kid. Don't lie about it. And then we have 3 other symbiotes. So who knows who can get the rework. Let's go talk about some other news. All right. We got a splash art with, you guessed it, Professor Xavier stuck in the background. And this is super, super cool. So Professor Xavier in the background does kind of hint at maybe some more X-Men reworks, which was confirmed in the blog. Now, doesn't look like they're going to be going with Wheelchair Professor Xavier. I know we all wanted to be yeeting Wheelchair Man over ledges and stuff because we're psychopaths. But it looks like we're going to be getting the Dawn of X Professor Xavier, which I think is really, really cool. And we got a little bit more confirmation of that in the blog post that dropped talking about the new raid. So let's talk about that as well while we're here. The team is excited to announce a new raid. The current Incursion 2 is being renamed to Incursion 2 First Strike. Nothing is changing. It's getting a new name and reflects where it fits in the position. So one issue that appeared over the weekend when we had the raid payouts is there was a cap that people hit on their raid seasonal points. 3 people ended up tying for first place, all with tied points, is my understanding. Legion ended up getting the ranked 1 rewards, I believe, because they were the first to hit the cap. I think that's maybe why they pulled 2.3. So they probably had to change this in the background. So I imagine this is going to be coming this coming patch, as well as a change to the raid season point structured limits. It's weird that there was a limit anyway. But anyway, a new Incursion 2 raid is coming next week with additional difficulties to follow in the future to present a new challenge for your alliance to conquer. So one of the issues we had with the current raid, and not an issue for us, an issue for the developers, is that we were able to 100% it right from the get-go. us players, we found ways, we found different burn attacks, different hybrids we were able to use, and we were able just to walk over the nodes. I don't think that's what they wanted, so they pulled it, but they're not changing anything by the looks of it. Okay. Along with this new challenge comes better rewards. Earn up to 3 Diamond Cyclops from the Raid Season leaderboards. I have a very close personal friend who's super mad about this. Cyclops is his favorite character, and he gave him 3 diamonds before he knew anything about the Cyclops rework, and then he got the rework, and he was like, yes! And then he saw the kit, and he was like, no! And then he saw that they were giving away 3 diamonds for him, and he was like, no! So I think this is super funny. He doesn't, but I do. Stay tuned for more diamond rewards coming soon. Earn more and more raid season points by progressing through the new raids. Earn tier 2 and level 4 ions, more tier 2 ISO 8 credits. Thank God for this, right? Thank God for this. This is the biggest increase for the new raid coming. This kind of makes it all okay that we're going to be getting level 4 ions. This will help people get their baby apocalypse a lot easier. It'll help people actually, you know, level 5 more of their characters, because level 4 is kind of the limiting factor right now. So I think the fact that they're adding this reward in is great. TL gear and elite raid credits by completing the new raid. Bring your Pegasus and Bifrost teams to crush the Tech and Mythic section. This new raid is a great opportunity to try out the Extreme X-Men when Nightcrawler is released next week. Yeah, so we're going to have a gameplay video out on the raid, not the new raid, the old raid, sometime in the very near future, probably in the next 28 and 29 hours. So enjoy that, and the team looks to be a lot of fun. We're excited for you to see Nightcrawler bamf across the battlefield, since he does not need adjacent enemies to rebound chain. So if only 2 enemies are left and they have complete opposite sides of the battlefield, Nightcrawler will teleport back and forth as he does all his attacks. It's so cool. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. In the near future, and this is the part that gives me a lot of hope, right? In the near future, many X-Men characters will be improved so you can theory craft in war and other modes of this team. Now, new teams already, with their stats, they kind of hold weight in other modes. Nightcrawler, having speed up outside of raid and giving all X-Men characters 20% speed bar, kind of made you think about them already, because it's a very slow team. But speed bar is more important than speed on the opening turns. They do AoE all over the place. So I already kind of figured that the Extreme X-Men were going to be good, but the fact that many X-Men characters will get improved screams Sinister Six, but not Sinister Six, right? It's going to be kind of like it, but not as many kit changes. It sounds like maybe a tweak here and there, maybe some numbers. We'll see how it goes. But that is what gives me hope when we talk about this guy right here, Professor Xavier. Maybe he's going to come in. Maybe he's going to be able to make a Mystic team, make a raid team. Sorry, make a war team, make a Crucible team, and more. So what I'd like to do now is kind of jump on over and look at all of our X-Men characters that we could be partying up with. Let me just set that up real quick. Reset filters. Alright, perfect. Alright, so here are all of our X-Men characters. Now, when we think War and Crucible, obviously the Unlimited X-Men, super lackluster. I would love to see Professor X come in and kind of make the Unlimited team not just a walk in the park, right? Like, we have a lot of offensive Crucible options right now, though I do think a defense meta is around the corner. I'd love to see Professor X come in and make the Unlimited team not suck. I'd love to see, you know, a resurgence to Cyclops and Phoenix, that sort of Cyclops, Phoenix, Colossus, Uncanny team. I think that'd be great. I think that'd also add more value to Cyclops that people perceive he's not going to currently have. People are looking at him right now in his kit, and they're saying, like, oh, he's probably going to be the one you phase out for Apocalypse. That may be so. I'm not so sure about that. We'll see when we look at the footage.
Hello there.
But yeah, I do think Professor X can come in. He can make a nice war team with the Uncanny team, because they were kind of slotted to be war already. Maybe with the X Factor team, though that's kind of a stretch, right? Like X-23. Negasonic is not even on here. That's kind of sad. Storm, yeah, no, I think Professor X can come in with the Uncanny members, replacing Psylocke, maybe replacing Magic, which would be weird. Maybe replacing, he'd come in and he would replace Cyclops, wouldn't he? That'd be unfortunate. Anyway, I think Professor Xavier coming in could be a very, very cool thing. I'd love to see him boost up Unlimited for Crucible. I'd love to see him boost up Uncanny for War. And I'd just love to see Professor X kind of be a plug-and-play as well. That'd be dope. Yeah, so that'd be really cool. Other news that we got coming in is a player vote. That's right. So we just voted for Void Knight. Next thing we can vote for is a new Deadpool character. So we got Deadpool 2099, who looks like a mecha. Just don't vote for her, please. It looks awful. We got Pandapool, who is, I mean, he's gonna win. Listen, he's a meme. He's cuddly. He's poofy. He's gonna win. And then we have Lady Deadpool, who's actually my favorite. I think she's cool. I think she's a cool looking character, and I've seen more of her in the comics than I've seen Pandapool. But Pandapool's a meme. He's gonna win. So it is what it is. It's gonna be fun. Maybe this means we can. You know what I prefer? I'd prefer an option just to vote for a new Deadpool, just like the Deadpool, but like better kit. Can we vote for that? Can we add that to the vote, please? Just a good Deadpool. I'd do anything for a good, fun Deadpool. But that's kind of everything that happened over the weekend, guys. So we now have the Hive Mind team. We got the Extreme kits were released. You can go check that on YouTube. Venom and Carnage found their way into the public eye. So while there's a gold event, maybe you want to go level them up. Maybe you want to level up your Cyclops, level up your Gambit if you haven't already. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be an amazing patch for Marvel Strike Force. 2 fan favorite tags, you know, the X-Men tag looks like it's going to be hype. We got the Symbiote tag. Yes, there's no null. Yes, Symbiote Spider-Man got left in the dust, but Venom Carnage, that looks pretty dope. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this patch. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and we'll see you guys this week. We got a lot of fun videos coming. Bye for now. Valley Maniacs, what up? What up, Valley? What up, Valley Maniacs? Thank you so much for the raid, Valley. Doing a little bit of a video there. Video recording. AA can hit 2 big abilities and nothing. I'd rather have the synergy to allow me to min-invest in raids. You guys are thinking Archangel will still be on the team? I don't think that's going to be the case. I gotta blow my nose. Oh, you're good, Valley. You too, buddy. Valley Maniacs messed Crucible attacks. They always do, man. They always troll Valley. Like Deadpool and Death had a baby girl. There you go. Are they planning something to replace Gambit and X-Men? I don't think so. I think he's still gonna be there. They meant APOC. Okay. Well, guys, maybe you should keep your eyes out tomorrow around 2 p.m. Eastern, and you'll see how the team works. Okay, so let me throw this in the editor real quick. This is the Crucible video. Oops, you know, I gotta make that Crucible video public. Don't put Skrull here. That's the name of the video. Juicy found an amazing find over the weekend for stage 1. All right, sorry, just catching up on my daily Envoy drama. Looks like it's going to be a quiet day. Some people feeling the drama, some people not. I myself am not feeling it. I just don't care. Hive Mind Weekend info dump. Do you think about the next trial teams? I wouldn't worry about any kind of next trial. Boom. All right, back to Christmas music. Don't change that. Did you win from fresh account? I think it's actually pretty quick because they upped the amount of shards you can get now. Unlimited is dead since Gambit's. I mean, no, you're not going to use full. You're never going to use full. What's the team called again? Extreme X-Men over Unlimited because there's no safeguard on spawn, and so the Eternal team will crush it.
You're a silly goose.
Silly goose.
You're a silly goose. You're a silly
Right
goose.
For the weekend, right now. Are my lips that far off? Holy shit. The sync is atrocious. Let me turn the music off so I can just hear what's happening. I need to do this little intro. Comes in here. Oops, a little bit too big. Let's give that the -12 treatment. -12. You can come back in. Let's give you 3 dead spaces of air. Well, 3 dead spaces of air, and then you could kind of fade in. Alright, so the first symbiote that we are now confirmed getting is gonna be Gwenom. Gwenom is just Gwen Stacy with Venom. Look, I love symbiotes. I'm hyped for symbiotes. I couldn't give a shit about Gwenom, okay? Woo! Woo! He dropped the S word in the first 45 seconds of the video. Gwenom is just Gwen Stacy with Venom. Look, I love symbiotes. I'm hyped for symbiotes. I couldn't give a shit. Where's my mother effing quack? Quack. Give a shit about Gwenom, okay? I couldn't give a shit. This like the -10. Give a shit about Gwenom, okay? I'd much rather have a symbiote like Symbiote Spider-Man. Couldn't give a shit about Gwenom, okay? I'd much rather have a symbiote like Symbiote Spider-Man on the team, or like Riot, or like I'd rather a new Scream. I'd rather those kind of characters. We already have Ghost Spider. We already have what's her name? Gwenpool. Am I the only one who likes the regular Gwen Stacy, not all her variants? I might be crazy, but look, cool. She looks dope. I like the design. It's really cool looking. I know she's a fan favorite, so it is what it is. It's going to be fun. All right, next character up is going to be the one we all voted for, Void Knight. And so we got Red Goblin. Dawn of X, Professor Xavier, which I think is really, really cool. And we got a little bit more confirmation of that. Gwenpool isn't a Gwen Stacy variant. I didn't know that. Her name's Gwen, same thing. In the look, everybody named James in the world is the exact same person. Blog post that dropped, different variants for different dimensions. So let's talk about that as well while we're here. The team is excited to announce a new raid. The current Incursion 2 is being renamed to Incursion. I mean, sorry. Do you want me to re-record the whole thing? We can go back and re-record the whole thing if you want. Incursion 2 First Strike. Nothing is changing. It's getting a new name and players beg for null scope that gives Gwenom.
So
one issue that appeared over the weekend when we had the raid payouts is there was a cap that people hit on their raid seasonal points. 3 people ended up tying for first place, all with tied points, is my understanding. Legion ended up getting the ranked 1 rewards, I believe, because they were the first to hit the cap. I think that's maybe why they. Not till tomorrow, Donald. So they probably had to change this in the background. So I imagine this is going to be coming this coming patch, as well as a change to the 2015 is literally Gwen Stacy limits.
In one of the Spider-Man comics. Well, there you go.
But anyway. Thank you, Dementos. 2 raid is coming next week with additional difficulties to follow in the future to present a new challenge for your alliance to conquer. So, look, we had a conversation with the developers about null. Let me blow my nose real quick just to build up hype. And their take on it, without saying too much, is that Null is too big a character to drop in, like dropping in a Gwenom. You know what I mean? And I think that's right. I think if it's not slotted to be legendary or slotted to be Dark Dimension, like Null doesn't fit that bill. You know what I'm saying? It may suck. You may not want to hear that, but like, would you prefer Dark Dimension 7 hits right now? Null comes out, the Mephisto comes out like a week later, something like that. You know what I mean? Wouldn't make much sense. All right, I'm back. Finish up this editing. So, one of the issues we had with team, Mega Crucible team, and more. So what I'd like to do now is kind of jump on over and look at all of our X-Men characters that we could be partying up with. So let me just set that up real quick. All right, so here are all of our X-Men characters. Now, when we think War and Crucible, obviously the Unlimited X-Men, super lackluster. I would love to see Professor X come in and kind of make the Unlimited team not just a walk in the park, right? Like, we have a lot of offensive Crucible options right now, though I do think a defense meta is around the corner. I'd love to see Professor X come in and make the Unlimited team
would have been better.
suck.
Riot would have been better.
I'd love to see, you know, a resurgence to Cyclops and Phoenix, that sort of Cyclops, Phoenix, Colossus. I mean, Eddie Brock's kid would be cool, but he probably should come with no. This is Uncanny team. I think that'd be great. I think that'd also add more value to Cyclops that people perceive he's not going to currently have. People are looking at him right now in his kit, and they're saying, like, oh, he's probably going to be the one you phase out for Apocalypse. That may be so. I'm not so sure about that. We'll see when we look at the footage.
Hello there.
But yeah, I do
hear
think
the
Professor
raid.
X can come in. He can make a nice War team with the Uncanny team, because they were kind of slotted to be War already. Maybe with the X Factor team, though that's kind of a stretch, right? Like X-23. Negasonic is not even on here. That's kind of sad. Storm, yeah, no, I think Professor X can come in with the Uncanny members, replacing Psylocke, maybe replacing Magic, which would be weird. Maybe replacing... he'd come in and he would replace Cyclops, wouldn't he? That... Okay, we need to... Oh, fuck. We need to have a Cyclops, Jubilee, Wolverine, Professor Xavier, Nightcrawler, Phoenix team, right? We have to. We have to. We have to. We have to have Professor Execs. Professor Execs. I said that's the second time I said it. Professor Xavier, Cyclops, Rogue, not Rogue, Phoenix, Jubilee, Wolverine team. There's so much cool things that Professor X can come tie together, except for Dazzler, Sunfire, Phantom X. They can just go fuck off forever. That'd be unfortunate. Anyway, I think Professor Execs
There you go.
could be a very, very cool thing. I'd love to see him boost up Unlimited for Crucible. I'd love to see him boost up Uncanny for War. And I'd just love to see Professor X kind of be a plug-and-play as well. That'd be dope. Yeah, so that'd be really cool. Other news that we got coming in is a player vote. That's right, so we just voted for Void Knight. Now, if you want to go level them, the symbiote tag. Hope you enjoyed this patch. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like.
Yes. I know you didn't like me bringing in that video clip. Give this a -12 as well. Okay. And yet the music seemed a little bit loud. I'm gonna give this a -5.
Dude, earn more and more raid season points by progressing through the new. We got Panda Pool, who is, I mean, he's gonna win. Listen, he's a meme. He's cuddly. He's poofy. He's gonna win.
Perfect. Send it. Weekend drops. Yeah, so Panda Pool is definitely gonna win, right? We all know that. Where did I have it pulled up? I had it pulled up here. There's a 100% chance Panda Pool wins, but I kind of want to look more at this a little bit. So, what's my thoughts on the Hive Mind team? I'm hyped for a Carnage Venom rework. The other three characters, I don't. Well, Surfer's kind of cool. Surfer looks cool. Gwenom, I really don't care at all. I know a lot of people are super hyped. No, I'm not. Not it. Not it. And then we have Red Goblin. I'm actually... I'm kind of in the middle about it. Kind of in the middle about Red Goblin, as far as hype goes. To their use in the coming raid... Actually, look at all the T4s. I have literally every single thing T4'd except for Magic Basic, Storm, and Iceman Special. Literally every single T4 of the X-Men characters. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of whatever. We need a new bio team. It might as well be symbiotes. I think they released him too close to regular Goblin. Well, I think that's why they released him so close to Goblin. Because they had his glider animations ready to go. You know what I mean? So I hope a Crucible team becomes Rogue, Gambit, Nightcrawler, Professor X, Cyclops. Dazzler, Phantom, and Sunfire just get retired, right? And I hope the War team... Or maybe it doesn't have to be Cyclops. Maybe it doesn't have to be Cyclops for the Crucible team, because maybe Cyclops, he can stay with Phoenix for War.
Replacing Magic is like the one I would want to be replaced. Venom and Carnage are confirmed. Look, I'm not confirming them, but you know, somebody might have over the weekend over Instagram. Look, here's the thing. I'm not confirming them. Wait, what? What's going on? Roster. I'm not confirming them, but we know Agent Venom is not going to be on the team. We know that there's already 3 symbiotes. There's only going to be 2. So, you know, Carnage is a fan favorite. Venom is a fan favorite. The other 3, they exist. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying without me having to say it? Shouldn't Professor X be a legendary Dark Dimension character? Maybe. Maybe wheelchair version should be. You know what I mean? Back to X-Men. Also back to music. Rip Symbiote Spider-Man? Yeah, I suppose so. But as said to wait to build until we see kids. You never know. There may be more to reveal. Maybe. There may also be like, who do we replace for Super Skrull, if anybody? You never know. A Bio-Symbiote team? Wait, the symbiotes were really good, weren't they? They were just slow. You had to like set it up, then you had to hit auto as quickly as possible. Plus, like, end with your cooldowns up in time. You know what this does tell me? It tells me that you better be putting more into these guys here. These guys. I feel like it's going to be a while before we see a rework to these guys. Why is this one, like, half filled in? I think these guys, if not already geared to your 18-17 on a few of them, you do that, and you ISO 5 them. Especially with the new raid bonuses. If Gwen and Surfer are tagged as heroes, that'd be more intriguing for a potential sus plugin. Well, they will be, right? I mean, we don't know, but I assume they will be. Alright, this one's ready to go up. Symbiotes had no damage back then? Yeah. Okay. New symbiotes. And reworks. Announced. AU. Yeah, okay. Professor X coming. Super hyped patch. Is that fair? Yeah, I don't have any info about their kits, so we can speculate on the kits all you want. Whoops, probably shouldn't be showing that page. Let's spell Professor right. Let's also add a little flair to this. This. Let's put Professor X in the corner here. I want this Professor X, right? I think everyone wants this one. Sure. Let's just do lines. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just do it like this. Fuck your arrows. Fuck your arrows. Down to 10 characters between me and Tess. Nice. Is new Incursion 2 going to have the modifiers again? I assume it's going to have new enemies because the last one... Nope. It's going to be the exact same. Where did it go? There it is. No timestamps. No, it's not made for kids. It's not gameplay. This is just straight news. Yes, we'll monetize it, but this is as far as we go together. You guys don't need to see this part. What is this song? I only said the S word, but we bleeped it out, so we don't have to say we swore. Leave it on this for now. Then we start working on some infographics. Because I'm allowed to show you guys the playtest server part where we look at Extreme X-Men kits. So we can do 90% of our infographics now, and then when they get uploaded to the and then when they get uploaded to the website, then I could add in the missing artwork. So here, let me go back here. And then, yeah, I don't know how many of these we'll do. We'll probably do... We'll do the 3 new characters or the 2 reworks. We'll do the 2 reworks first, because people could do those right away, right? Which is, I think, everything but the basic on both. I forget. But either way, let's close some of these tabs before we go back. We definitely want to show the box, because if you show the box, you're going to dox everybody. If you didn't know, don't show the box on stream, because you'll dox everybody. This one can get closed. This is checking, okay. There we go. Should we start trying to fit Fury into DD6? Oh, a lot of people are using Fury in DD6. He's a great character. Alright, there we go. Dorky shaved. Yeah, I had to for Christmas pictures. My wife said, you have to shave. We're going to take Christmas pictures. Show up as Venom and Carnage. Check him at 95 already. Well, me too. I also took him to 95. For whatever that's worth. Oh, no, it's not working. Oh, it wants to share BlueStacks. There we go. I did, so if I did playtest them in the raids, I didn't do them at this level. I left them all with orange gear and very little stars. Okay, so let's get this started. Let's pull up one of the ones we did not too long ago. We did do a bunch of them, didn't we? Did I not? I only did the team ones? Oh, no. I did, yeah, this was a rework, wasn't it? Damn. None of the old ones there are saved still. Damn. So we're going to have to start over. Damn. Okay. In that case, let's just create new. And then we're going to bring in one of the ones we did from last patch. Kesho, for instance. Why does it keep resizing it? What's going on? Why the fuck is it doing that? It keeps resizing it to fit perfectly. Alright, let's close that. Let's reopen it. There we go. Alright, so first things first. We want the border. We got to find a cool ass font. We can bring in some of the artwork now. I do believe I have all the artwork already. Did I save them? I may not have saved them. What on earth is this? Oh, I do not have their artwork. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong characters. What am I doing? I was looking at Hive Mind. I'm going to be looking at like Nightcrawler and that now. Okay, let's start with the Gambit, though. Because we can actually finish them today. All right, we're back. What's up, Ahmed? Good morning, Kevin. How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys had a great weekend. So we want like a X-Men font, right? X-Men font. The font. Where is it? Okay, let's just go to the font. X-Men. It was just another weekend, not bad or good. We did a lot of Christmas family stuff, so it's actually kind of good. If we just search on Marvel. This is forums and stuff. I don't want forums. You went to a mall. That was kind of terrifying. That's kind of cool. Is there no letters to it, though? There's no letters to it, so that's kind of useless. Why would I want this as a font? I kind of want this. I kind of want it just for this right here, but I can definitely just Google that. Went too far. We went too far. 5 maybe? XI? XMAR. And then it's all Xmas stuff. Okay. Mark does it. I'm gonna take this one. The XX Express. Doesn't have any weird characters, does it? Does it have exclamation mark? It does. Okay. And question mark? Perfect. Okay. This one looks like it'll actually work fine for an X-Men one. Oh, there's so many versions of it. Let's just try this one. Add local font. X-Men. Wait, is it PNG'd out? This is PNG'd out. That's useless. Okay. Sure, this one looks fine. So X-Dream X-Men. Can it be a different color? What happens if I make it blue? Yeah, the thing is still there. Okay. So let's start with Gambit. Gambit. And besides that, okay, let's get rid of this border for a second. Then we just want regular text, just so it's more legible. I like this Technoma one for that. Give it a nice outline. Hello, Murat. Good afternoon to you, sir. Where are you coming at? That it's the afternoon for you. You think you don't need to build two, but that's where the level cap increases will get you? Oof. Possibly, huh? Actually, no, we should look at it from this perspective, shouldn't we? From in-game. So the basic is just increasing damage. The special is 100% necessary. The ultimate is 100% necessary. The as passive is also 100% necessary. Okay, we're going to have to type out his shit, aren't we? Okay. So, he is a Switzerland. Hey, nice, dude. That's awesome. I'd love to visit Switzerland. He is a hero, global, mutant, blaster, unlimited, X-Men, X-Dream, X-Men, and he's war ready, but that doesn't make the cut. I was working on my CC defense. Remembered your previous CC vid. Why did you put Big Time Spider-Man with Gamma in Room 6? Just to kind of mess with the new Warriors a little bit. Zurich? Nice. That'd be awesome. Okay, so besides that, we like to have T4 priority. Let's make this one middle. For priority, stat ranking, this has its own thing, and then it has speed stat. Then we do ISO. Then we do Dorky's take. Gamma needs to be below everything here. Dorky's take. And then we do another one where it actually like write stuff out, but this one needs to be aligned to the left. Void Knight, yeah. Plus, we'll probably see multiple mutant teams in short succession. It'd be like when Mystic Gear was scarce or Bio. Yeah, probably. In room 1, the best sus room, just unlocked by Big Boy Sus. I think so. I think him with Secret Defenders is the only thing that's going to get a guaranteed win, and that's only in stage 1. In any other stage, there are teams that can one-shot sus Secret Defenders. They're not guaranteed, but they're possible. Let's go special. Essential. This one needs to be smaller. At least I got 20. Ultimate. Passive. Basic. Not necessarily in this order. In fact, it won't be in this order. It would be like this. It would go passive, essential, special, essential, ultimate, essential, basic, luxury. Now maybe we make all these just a little bit bigger. You like that. Okay. All these are going to get a bit bigger too. Yeah, like that. So what size did we make these? 63, so this can be a 70. 70. Ooh. 70. We like to put our little logo in the top right corner. Compliments of Sable, the best editor that we had the fortunate to working with for the short time we did. A standard procedure for Scopely to release one of each team through Blitz event. I only been playing for months, but missed out completing a few teams because I don't have the time to Blitz. It's not like customary, but I mean, we used to have actual Blitz releases. I don't think it's uncommon either. You know what I mean? Like, it's not always, but there's always kind of one character that like to give you the opportunity to go extra hard on, and Blitz is kind of it's kind of the hard input zone for people who don't spend to be able to get a bigger character. You know what? I would like all these to be aligned to the left so I can link them up better. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy. See, this is the part. This right here is copying these things is one of the reasons why I won't be able to finish all the infographics. The other reason is the stats. We don't know the stats of these characters yet. Oh, come on. Get out of here. This first one is going to take the longest just because we're kind of setting up all the structure. The next one, like Cyclops, will be a lot faster because we won't have to do all this part. It should be a lot bigger. We definitely want it as a raider. Yeah, Gambit screams raider. He's osmium too, unfortunately. Same as Nightcrawler. So if you haven't gear tiered Gambit yet, you probably want to hold off. You probably want to do that when after you've done Nightcrawler, at least to 17 or 18. His speed is slow, right? 107? Yeah, he's slow. Okay, so we start with health. Then we go to damage. Then we go to armor, focus, resistance. ENC? ANC? Is it A? It's A. Okay. So wait, let me check the speed stat. I don't think his speed changed. Yeah, his speed did not change. Okay, so we can get rid of Goblin now, right? We got everything we needed. I do believe so. So Darky's take. Gambit's just okay, guys. How long have the current arena meta been in place? Do you think Charles X is going to be an arena team? No, I think he's going to be like a War Crucible steroid for a bunch of those characters. A bunch of X-Men teams will come in because he gives them a bunch of stuff, hopefully. Gambit on the Extreme X-Men team. Is a nice, not bargain build, coincidental build, because he is the heart and soul of the Unlimited team for Crucible, and a health stat. Health boost for all X-Men characters. You won't regret investing big into him. Given that the Extreme X-Men team is a nice coincidental build because he is the heart and soul of the Unlimited X-Men for Crucible. Sorry, because he is the heart and soul of the Unlimited team for Crucible and a health boost for all X-Men characters, you won't regret investing big into him. However, the Extreme. However, he will not fulfill the same role that Kestrel fit into for Pegasus. Look to have a nice spread of investment into the Extreme team. He's good. He's not the best. He's not the best. So Nightcrawler's the best by far. Wait, I can't talk about this yet. Path, I can't talk about this yet. This is based on kit, okay? Based on the kit. He's just damage, but he's nowhere near the same kind of damage as Kestrel because we saw the damage stat that he was given. I can make this a bit bigger. Let's align this too so it's all lined up perfect. Okay, so Gambit the Extreme X-Men team is a nice coincident build. Because he is the heart and soul of the Unlimited team for Crucible and a health boost for all X-Men characters, you won't regret investing big into him. However, he will not fill the same role that Kestrel fit into for Pegasus. Look to have a nice spread of investment in the X-Men team. There you go. MSF exclusive, greater than MSF fan favorite. Oh, of course. Yeah. But like, you know how Kestrel single-handedly carries Pegasus? And I think people kind of got the idea, like, hey, if I just go super big into Gambit, everything will be fine. Nah, like, Sunspot's kit seems like it's going to be super impactful, right? The amount of damage he's giving to the team. Nightcrawler, obviously, is supposed to be the head of the team. Forge, I think, is a kit build. I don't think you need to build him too high. And Cyclops, I think Cyclops, arguably, on the opening turn, will set the pace for the node. Because he's ulting turn 1. And if you go into nodes 2 and node 3 with just like a bunch of charges, like he just annihilates everything. What is Nightcrawler exposed for? I didn't see anything. It's for his basic. Forge is rescue? Yes, Forge is rescue. Cyclops has hints of helping in that regard, though. Here, let me turn this up. Let me show you the Nightcrawler thing here. We were speculating that a new symbiote will join the alien sport bottleneck. Oh, probably. Cyclops feels like the anti-sim mechanic at higher difficulties. You think so? Why? Just because he won't have charges? I don't know. The fact that he puts... So, Cyclops still puts 2 turns of slow out when he ults, right? Alright, so the expose on Nightcrawler is from the basic. It's the last line. This attack gains 100% crit chance against targets with expose, which doesn't really mean anything, right? I don't think there's anything else in Expose's kit except where he applies it on the special, the ultimate, the passive. Yeah. The word expose is not used anywhere else in any of their kits. It's just so that his basic does 100% crit chance against targets with expose. So what Nightcrawler's real purpose to putting expose out is to pair with characters like Skrull or future exposed characters, in my opinion. Now, he does, I believe, gain this on his basic attack as well, his ISO attack. So it kind of gives the idea that he could be a good Striker as well. I played around with Skirmisher, Striker, and Raider. I can't talk about that yet, though. But I don't know. He hits everyone. Raider seemed like really good. Really, really good for me. Professor X has exposed confirmed. Oh, fuck, Folk. You got it. You nailed it, bro. Probably. Right? Probably. That would make sense to me. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back here. Let's finish up this. We don't know the stat rankings yet, so we're going to have to chill on that. This was 63. Can I make this 63? Yes. This is 70. We'll make this 63. I'm happy with that. We can get his art, too. Gambit. There we go. Something like that. That font's not very good, is it? I think that font's a little bit... Yeah, I don't like that font. What's going on with that font? What up, DJ? Monsieur Alex? Comment ça va? Yeah, not really digging this font. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't put a border on it. Maybe that's why. Oh, that's better. Bring this down. Nope. Way. Okay, yeah, I think we're happy with this. Let's just make sure we're not eating up the border at any part. Let's just go up, down. Okay. So, like, we'll save this, but saving it not really going to do much for us. Because we got to wait for the health anyway. But I'll do this. Just in case I lose the original before the stats come out. Okay, so this would be graphics, graphics, infographics, Gambit, hard copy. There we go. Alright, let's do Cyclops next. Duplicate. Cyclops. Is Photoshop or InDesign? No, this is Pixlr. Need to do some planning with you. First weekend locked down with my cousin. She also mentioned we could see Fatboy Slim or Armin van Buren, or just vibe and figure it out when we get there. Up to you, Matt. Yeah, but we should definitely link up and talk. So Hero Global, Mutant Blaster, Uncanny Extreme. There we go. He is titanium alloy. There we go. All right, so let's go into the game real quick and look at Cyclops. So his basic is just damage. That's a pass. His special is applying defensive regeneration to 3 most injured and defensive deflect. Okay, so that's obviously mandatory. The ultimate clears revive once, damages and does the slow for 2 turns. That's obviously mandatory. And the passive enrage yourself extreme ally from gain additional 1 charge. That's obviously mandatory as well. So he's gonna be, but which is first? I want to say, I think the ultimate's first. Because even if he has 0 charges, you still want him to clear the revive once on that first node. So I think ultimate passive special is what I'm going with. Kind of regret Tiger and DD6 with all these global options. Lots of global options coming up, eh? But I think Tiger is still a great character. Okay. Nightcrawler speed is 120. But he gets speed up on spawn. You guys can ask me any kind of questions you want, and if I'm allowed to answer them, I will answer them. So go nuts. So with global blasters, well, Cyclops is Cyclops not a global blaster? Why? We couldn't use Cyclops before? No way. Sunspot is a global blaster, so he fits that bill. Forge is global brawler. He does not. Forge is global support. But Sunspot with Cyclops means you can alt turn 1, so that'll be nice. So yeah, we'll have a couple extra options. All right, copy image, paste. Copy image, paste. Copy image, paste. And copy image, paste. Ultimate, basic, passive, special. Okay, now I did it too big. I mean, Cyclops Ultimate is just like a really fun ability to hit, in my opinion. Just a big-ass optic blast. Hey, has anyone watched the new Santa Clauses on Netflix or on Disney? I'm trying to figure out if I'm supposed to watch it or not with the kids. ADD7 viable outside of Crawler and Gambit? I don't know if I'd bring Gambit. But Nightcrawler for sure. See my ping regarding the events points? We did, Leo. Thank you so much for that. Scotty's going to be putting that into his calculations. Bendy with the raid. What up, Bendable? Thank you so much for the raid, sir. So Cyclops special even going to put taunt. I remember one of the other character passive preventing taunt. It does not put taunt out. No. It was in the original design that the Cyclops kit puts taunt out, but now it doesn't. Oh, wait, sorry. We're talking about different taunts. No. It still puts the enemy taunt out, I believe, yes. How many envoys did Boundless replace with Skrulls at the summit? All of them. At least next GG style will be viable city options to spread Robbie Bleeds. There you go. Well, again, it might be DD7 viable. Good luck with the Osmium. Yeah, well, that's going to be the other part of it, right? ISO, I kind of like him as a raider too, just because I don't think you need the slow from the basic. His ultimate does 2 turns of slow, and then you just seem to like kill the enemy team before anything. I can't talk about that. Sorry. I just think he's got enough slows on the team. You know what I mean? I think there's just enough slows on the team for us to not worry about it. I hate embargoes. Global minus APOC going to be rough in DD7. Going to be Quicksilver carry. Well, you still have Quicksilver. You still have Weaver. I think it's... You know what? I kind of like it. Because now they don't have to build the section to counter Apocalypse, right? Because the last global section had to be so miserable because of Apocalypse's existence. So now they don't have to do that. I think that's good. He's really slow, isn't he? What is Cyclops' speed? 108, I think? 108, yeah. Same as Skrull and Cosmic, true. But, I mean, Cosmic was nowhere near as bad as Global was, right? DD7. Because of Vol. The existence of Vol. And Castrol and Kang. Okay, so Ultimate, Passive, Special, Basic, good. We'll put in the stats once we know them. Cyclops. So Cyclops, unfortunately... Seems we did not spell it right. Oh, we just didn't put a space? We did spell it right. Okay. They did my guy Forge dirty with 98 speed. I know, right? Cyclops unfortunately seems to be the first Extreme X-Men replaced if you are keen to bring in Apocalypse. However, with his turn 1 revive removal, the first X-Men into raids. However, with this turn 1 revive removal, look to use Cyclops and Sunspot against various Dormammu, various enemy teams that get revive once on spawn. He will also be putting out 2 turns of slow, which will help his team lap the enemy. What up, Zero? So the X-Force Frostbite event is much harder now in the game. Website and in-game has different cap points. Yeah, it was brought up. We're waiting on a response from them. They don't come in for another 40 minutes because they're in California time. I'll let you know when we get a response. Sounds like you thoroughly enjoy having the info, but only talk about 70% of it. Well, it's not that I only talk about 70% of it. I talk about 100% of it when I'm allowed to talk about 100% of it. I talk about 70% of it when I'm allowed to talk 0% of it, is the problem. That's the problem. Alright, so Cyclops unfortunately seems to be the first Extreme X-Men replaced if you are keen to bring in Apocalypse into raids. However, with his turn 1 revive removal, look to use Cyclops' Sunspot against various enemy teams that get revived once on spawn. He will also be putting out 2 turns of slow, which will help. So, think like Rebirth. You think people are going to skip Cyclops to throw Apocalypse? I think they will. I think they won't have as good results. Because I think the revive once removal will really help that node 1. I think the 2 turns of slow will help the team lap. Because you got to remember, this team does not have turn meter rewind like Archangel does. Yeah. We're able to talk about 10% of... Well, at least we only know 10% of Hive Mind. No, sorry. We only know 8% of Hive Mind. Somebody else already said the other 2%, so we're just going with it. No AA for Apoc to get energy. That's two, Doc. That's two. So Apocalypse is he's not gonna be able to ult as often. I don't think Apocalypse makes the team, guys. I don't. I think the amount of energy that the Extreme X-Men team gives to each other, plus just the synergy that they have, I don't think so. You think an Extreme is gonna be the next trial team? I think they would have announced it if that was gonna be the case. Let's go Cyclops. Marvel. Just like Storm, there'll probably be specific nodes you want Cyclops, otherwise you put him in for Cess. I mean, maybe you bring in like Apocalypse for the boss node. I don't know. I'm going to change my Dorky take. The more I think about it, the more I think Cyclops is not getting replaced. Also, there's always a chance for the Phoenix 5 team, which would be fucking dope. Using Assassin Mutant, let's go. Somebody's got the hacks and I want them. Why did it go all the way to the top? Let's change it. Let's change it completely. Cyclops is the character most are looking at to replace with Apocalypse for raids. However, with Cyclops's turn 1 revive removal and energy, sorry, turn and 2 turn slow. Do not sleep on the what would you call it? He's not the leader of the X-Men, that's Charles Xavier, but he is like the on-site leader. What would you call that? Squad leader? What would you call that? De facto? I don't know. Do not sleep on the captain of the X-Men. Look to use him and Sunspot on teams to remove. Let's go him on War and Crucible teams to remove revive once from pesky enemy teams. I think it was shitty that they limited the 25% Terminator Nightcrawler gives to raids. He's going to be fast no matter what with speed up on spawn, but the rest of the team is slow as fuck. So outside of raids, you're pretty much stuck keeping the team together to make sure they have the health to sustain enemy onslaught. Which means once we have a counter, the team is useless on D. It really limits the theory crafting options. Okay, hold up. Let me reread that, Zero. They limited the 25%. Okay, what 25% are we talking about? Let me pull up the... We're talking about on his passive? Like in raids, full speed roid 25% for self. Well, he does give it to them on special, right? He gives them 20%. So you got to remember, 20% speed bar is so much more impactful than a speed stat. Like if Nightcrawler goes first and he gives them 20% speed bar, a lot of these characters are all of a sudden going faster than the likes of like Red Hulk or Kang. Like they're faster than 130 characters effectively, so long as Nightcrawler goes first. So the enemy team, both defense and offense, just needs to find out how to make sure they go before Nightcrawler and that they win. A team like War Dogs, a team like Tangled Web, stuff like that is going to stop the Extreme from coming in. But if on the offensive side, you are making it so that you know your Nightcrawler goes first, then you're going to be able to all of a sudden put the brakes on the enemy team and really hurt them a lot before they get to go, giving them slows, giving them, I believe, ability blocks, bleeds, all kinds of stuff. Lots of big damage too at the gate, right? Plus the stun from Nightcrawler. Now, your big concern was that it kind of pigeonholes them together. I would agree with that, yeah. But all you have to do is go before Nightcrawler and stun or ability block. Yes, I agree with that. Vulture stocks keep rising. True. Not on the defensive side, but on the offensive side. But with the whole Professor Xavier hanging out in the background thing, maybe he is going to be doing something for the rest of the characters, right? Maybe he will bring the Cyclops in. Maybe he will bring in the Cyclops, Sunspot, Phoenix, some other combo, right? So Cyclops is still ulting turn 1. They get a shit ton of charges. Maybe that's something like that's going to happen for War or Crucible or whatever the case may be. So there's still hope. But I do think as a full unit, the team is still going to be functional. And we'll learn a lot more about that tomorrow around 2 p.m. Eastern. I don't know why, but we will. All right, Cyclops' character most are looking at to replace with Apocalypse Raids. However, with Cyclops' turn 1 revive removal and 2 turns slow, do not sleep on the Captain of the X-Men. Look to use him in Sunspot on War and Crucible teams to remove revive once from pesky enemy teams. Such as the current Rebirth, but Rebirth is kind of, you know what I mean? Rebirth is kind of phasing out, so... What up, Serbit? Thank you for the warm wishes, man. Appreciate you. You end up needing Hive Mind to unlock Xavier as the next legendary instead of Null. I kind of hope Professor Xavier... No, you know what? I know what Professor Xavier is going to be. I don't think he'll be a legendary. I don't think he'll be a Dark Dimension character. He'll be like the next Quicksilver. The next big-time Spider-Man. You know what I mean? He'll have a special release. He'll cost extra. He'll be Dark Promotion credits. Probably. Actually, I like that's not like a Envoy exclusive thing. That's just what my gut is telling me. But also, we don't know if he's coming. They just put him in the picture. What I will tell you, let me tell you this. They told us the names of a lot of upcoming characters and the sequence in which they're coming. I was surprised when I saw Professor Xavier's face there. So, is it just an Easter egg? Is it a hint of something to come? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I didn't have you guys earlier. Do you know if Nightcrawler has some kind of highly gated release? Probably will. Like, he'll probably be like something like Kang was, right? Like, he's a regular character. He's not Dark Promotion, so he's gonna have the same sort of paid offers, but maybe they'll be stingy on his free-to-play release. Like, Kang was a super blitz-heavy event where you could either win big or lose big, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Nightcrawler's like that. Later, Bendy. They teased Mephisto for a long time too. Well, there you go. Maybe Professor Xavier. Maybe Professor Xavier is coming in like 2025. Any of those names they told you got you hyped? Well, Nightcrawler got a lot of people hyped. Like, I wish they were recording our reactions when they showed us some stuff. Because when they showed Nightcrawler, people lost their shit. They were like, "Oh!" It was like a meme. It was like, okay. When they showed us Battle World, we got hyped. But then we told them, hey, you gotta have the first boss be something super cool. Red Goblin got a lot of hype. The next team coming, Gwenom got some hype by everyone but me. He's confirmed, not DPCs, yeah. One that... Okay. One that I was told unofficially got me really hyped. Yeah. I'm not supposed to know that one. That one got me really hyped. Two of them, actually. But they're coming. And they're fringe characters, but it's really hyped. If there is another DPC character coming and Professor Xavier's coming soon, it's going to be him, right? But I assume there's going to be another one coming. I don't think it's coming next patch, though. Right now, we're getting a Deadpool team, so it's going to depend on how many mutant updates they want to do this year. True. At 1-star unlock, Nightcrawler is going to cost $500 for 7-star, and free-to-play will be lucky to get 2-star. Maybe Zero. Maybe. I hope not, but that's not in the realm of impossibility. And it is on sus promos? Fuck, hopefully never. Hopefully never, ever. Are you able to say if any tunes they told at Summit are dual traits? I don't think dual traits are ever going to come back. I think that was it. I don't think they liked doing that. Yeah, I don't think they're ever coming back. Who exactly would we need level 100 for, potentially? I mean, for your invaders. Here's the thing. What did they say in that blog, exactly? What were their exact words that they used? A new Incursion 2 raid is coming next week with added difficulties to follow in the future to present a new challenge for your Alliance Conquer. So why wouldn't they just keep 2.3 and then add 2.5, 2.5? Why make it a first strike thing? It's just... Alright. Along with this new challenge comes better rewards, earn up to 3 diamonds. So they don't go into the challenges, but it's supposed to be the exact same nodes to my understanding. Though, I won't be surprised if there's some characters on the nodes that are doing special things that they didn't do before. You know what I mean? Like, we've had past raid nodes where the second node of Mutant in Incursion 1, where Surfer randomly spawned with offense up. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some stuff like that to put pressure on Death Seed getting, launched out, and Rebirth getting launched out, Rebirth Scroll getting launched out. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like that to make Invaders no longer possible. Because Invaders, arguably an easier section than Rebirth right now, right? Like, skill is easier than Bio right now. Gonna feel bad, the level of investment Invaders gonna need? Yeah, unless it works, right? Right, Rage Nerd? Like, if we can make Invaders work, and you can start 100%ing whatever raid you're in, then it's gonna feel not bad. It'll feel like a necessary evil. But if they work, they work. And I think that's a good distinguishing characteristic for the raid seasonal stuff. The alliances that are willing to do the highest difficulty and have all their players invest to max out their invaders, I think that's fair if it's possible. And for everyone else who's just like, hey, like, we don't want to fight for top 10. We don't even want to fight for top 1, whatever. So we're just going to do the one difficulty lower and we'll do 100%, or we'll do 80% on the highest difficulty, stuff like that. Feels like at least 2 more teams we don't know before we replace invaders. I would think that's right. I would think that that's correct. I don't think we're going to get 3 raid teams back to back to back to back. If they work at 100%, they'll push up newer raids quicker. I'm not sure that's the case. Because the raids take a lot of work. And I know they're working on Battle World and they're working on Clin. Right? Those 2 game modes that they announced. I think we're going to see those this year. So I don't know if a new raid is going to be coming until halfway through the year. I think they're pulling the first strike. Yes. So I think you're right there, Serban. I think they're pulling the first raid and just slapping the first strike label on it because they saw content creators putting out videos like, oh, hey, we could one-shot this. You know what I mean? Like, we can do 100%. And I think a lot of people could have been doing 100% all the way right now, but they just weren't. And so before that happens, they're going to put this new one out. I think there'll be certain characters on the nodes that are just going to do whatever they were supposed to do faster or stronger. And those will be characters we were able to step in and stuff. Like, maybe on the skill node, the second skill node, where we need to rewind the left side, maybe all of a sudden Rogue will have speed up on spawn. Maybe something stupid like that, right? So she taunts right away, you can't stop it. That wouldn't surprise me. I think a lot of people would be mad, and I think they would just be like, hey, necessary evil, see you later. That wouldn't surprise me, you know what I mean? There has to be an entirely new content area coming. When I think about the power level you'd get with level 100 and 3 diamond, it doesn't make sense for what we have, except maybe the top Top War Alliances and Crucible Alliances. I wouldn't be worried about the Extreme X-Men not working at low stars. But I wouldn't expect to get a 5-star Nightcrawler off rip. But with the Ultimate Store coming, right, which is a crazy change. That's so cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. I want to go read that, actually. I had no idea that was coming. I think that's probably the coolest thing they've ever done as far as catch-up mechanics go. Where was that announced? Forge, Sunpot, Swiggles, Nightcrawler, Banfin, Mercs. Where did they announce that? Ultra Supply Store, 3 slots rotating. For 30 most recent characters, 5 shards for 9,000 credits. It might seem... So, first of all, there's people with millions of Ultimates credits, alright? This might seem not like a lot. This will help you get stars up for characters that you're trying to hard farm a lot faster. I think this is the coolest change they've ever done. Am I off here? I think this is the coolest change they've ever done. The coolest store change they've ever done. Even if it's 5 shards, I don't care. Yeah. I wish I put that in the video. Well, I didn't upload this video yet, did I? It's unlisted. Whatever. Send it. All right. I like to like my own videos. Let me just post this in all the social medocials that I post them in, which is just 3 Discord servers, really. It's better than pulling random shards, yeah. Obviously, no one. Well, so the thing is, they made it. They didn't leave it ambiguous. They said the 30 newest characters. 3 slots for 30 most recent characters. So, the most recent character is Spider Slayer, right? Or Lizard. He's the most recent character. They did his offers. He is the most recent character. They didn't say for the 30 most farmable recent characters. This is not ambiguous to me. 3 slots for 3 characters is not the best. They want people to court. And I think people will court, Steven. I do. Like, let's say I was really big into Crucible. And I only got a 3-star Lizard. But I really want to get him to 4. Could refer to it the way they added to bumps. Exactly. If they had said the 30 most recent bump characters, then I'd say, like, okay, this is when they go into the orbs. But they didn't say it that way. I assume only bump characters. It probably is bump characters only. They didn't say that, though. But even if it is only bump characters, it takes, what, 2 weeks before they go into bumps? Maybe 3? Actually, Nikki, when you say it that way, no, I don't think it'll be that way. I think it's bump characters now. Either way, bumps is what? 3 weeks out? Did they add somebody to bumps this week? I don't know. I don't think they did. It's over a month for bumps? Is that bad, then? I heard MK2 is less bumps. And how long ago were they released? They were the last patch, right? It just feels off. Because the Sinister 6 patch lasted a lot longer than it normally does. Like, we're midway through December. Normally, the November patch is done, like, November 30th, and the new patch starts. I think I'm still okay with it. Craven should be next to bumps.
Oh, dorky.
I think I'm still okay with it. I think I'm still good with it. Yeah, I'm still fine with it. It'll give you just time to build up more ultimate cards. See, okay, regardless. So say I had a 3-star lizard and I needed another 40 shards. I only need to find him 8 times. I probably would, like, if when I got to like 75 and 80, I'd probably start core in the store to try and find him. My schedule subjects change, I guess so. Advantage of the 5 stars events. True anti-valor. Yeah, that's a good point. What anti-valor said, we're pretty dead on. I'll ask them. I'll ask them right now. Has nobody asked this question yet? What constitutes as most recent character when they are added to bumps, they are added to the store? You know what? It's 15 minutes until they're at work. I'm just going to tag them. You getting cooked by the algorithm? True. True, Raging. I know. But, you know, you still do it. I know this is a raid chat. No, yeah, ask whatever you want, bud. But do you mind a Crucible question? No, ask anything, dude. Anything. About Void Knight being Mythic, I did not hear back about it, which means this is probably not going to happen, unfortunately. Are we done with Cyclops? Cyclops' character was looking to replace the Apocalypse Raids. However, with Cyclops' turn 1 revival removal and 2 turns slow, do not sleep on the Captain of the X-Men. Like to use them as sunspot on War and Crucible teams to remove revive Wents from pesky enemy teams. Also, remember, Apocalypse will have an energy issue. I don't know, dude. I think it's a STD joke. Any way to actually have fun with him in CC? Any play him on offense? Am I shooting myself in the foot? No, you can play with him on offense. It'll help you just clear things faster. And in the mirror matchup, there's ways to make you go first so that you can control the fight. Basic, Ultimus, Mega, Premium. Oh, there you go, Steven. I don't think we get any new Mythic characters until Mephisto. I hope that's not the case, Nikki. I hope every single Dark Promotion character they release from now on is going to be a Mythic character. Hero Global Mutant, blah, 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 blah. Looking good. Save it. Okay, this is going to be Cyclops hard copy. What did I save Gambit under? Gambit hard copy, good. All right, we'll close this. Let's go ahead and duplicate over it. Let's do Nightcrawler. Yeah, let's do this. So Nightcrawler is a Hero Global Mutant Brawler Extreme. And that's it. Okay. I'll keep my eye on the Discord to see when they answer. That would include Quicksilver and Big Time, who weren't on the initial list. No, I think going forward, Nikki, but I'm not sure. But we didn't ask if there were going to be any DPC characters for Extreme X-Men or Hive Mind team. Didn't they say Nightcrawler was not going to be DPC? You don't think we get any more options? I think we get more options. Yes, he did let it with a juice box. He's actually a bad guy in the end. I'm super pumped for Nightcrawler. Super pumped. Void Knight could be DPC though. Oh, maybe. Mythics are just Dark Dimension related. Yeah, so far. Tail could have been better looking. It doesn't seem very highlighted, right? They said Nightcrawler wouldn't be Lego. Yeah, not Lego doesn't mean not DPC, though. Did they avoid giving Cyclops a Scarlet Witch Doctor Strange treatment? He seems useful with the whole team in at least rates. I think he looks great. Other people thinks he doesn't. The color looks off. It does look a little pale back there, too, doesn't it? Why didn't you start tearing up the house? Okay, suspicious. Him and his mom are out, and the baby. They're out at a event right now. But they'll be back around 11. He's definitely going to run down here right away. Tell me why you don't think Nightcrawler sends us towards a hybrid arena meta. Because he only has 120 speed with speed up. If he had higher speed, then I would think so. But only at 120, he doesn't go before Skrulls. You know what I mean? So your Skrull is still going to go first, and he can ability block the enemy Skrull, and then you win. Or he ability blocks the enemy Hardlight, and then you win. I'm also curious to see, at only 120 speed with speed up, does he go before Hardlight with 3 Secret Defenders? I think Cyclops looks good. He's going to stun before Miss Marvel. Give me 1 second. I don't think that's right. Oh, wait, no. That's not where I have that stuff saved. Sorry. Let me see something. Okay, I just want to make sure nothing popped up on the screen there. I think he needs other characters to go first before Miss Marvel. I think he needs more to go first. Yeah, I wish, I kind of hope for Lady Deadpool, but I just hope not Deadpool 29, to be honest with you. What up, Papa? For him to go before Miss Marvel with the 4-piece, with 4 Secret Defenders, he needs Cable and Kang. So with the 3-piece, he probably does not need them. He won't need them without them, because they get 15% each, right? So if he goes before the enemy, or does he go before the enemy Skrull is the question. Because Skrull goes first, right? In the arena meta currently. With Skrull going first, he could tag Nightcrawler with a Terminator Rewind, then it's RIP Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler does nothing. Everyone thought Groot was going to win the last poll? I don't think anyone thought Groot was going to win the last poll. It was always Surfer, yeah. Okay, let's grab some Nightcrawler art real quick. I don't like his PNGs. I don't. They did so. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Them getting rid of the art department was a huge disaster for content creators. So we get pictures like this now, right? Where we used to get, and so here, none of his pictures have any animations, but what we used to get for a while. Let me show you Infinity War Thor. So we got two options for Thor in all of his poses. Right? We got one option where the axe was chilling and one axe when it was lit up. And all of our PNGs had that. I think if we had the old art department, we would have had I think there would be a BAMF option back here on this one. All right, Rage Nerd, I feel you. Thanos Infinity Symbiotes and Wolverine with Venom are who I thought it was going to boil down to. I wonder if they will add all the legendaries that require other legendaries to unlock them to the Mythic category. That would make it a lot easier to stomach them, given us 7 tunes to choose. We've asked about that. I don't think anyone else is getting added. I don't think anyone else is going to be added to the pool. I think new characters can come in. Valley, Tana, Heartgrave, all called Groot, running away with all their vids. I immediately said Silver Surfer. My immediate gut reaction was like, oh, it's going to be Silver Surfer because he's fucking cool. You know what I mean? Silver Surfer is cool. Kestrel's like, okay, like, we like Kestrel, but she's not cool. Maybe Speed Demon. He was hinted at. Ultron, unfortunately, he's too slow to be cool. All right, let me look at Nightcrawlers. First of all, his speed is 120. Whoops! What the hell did I just do? Okay. Speed is 120. He is Osmium. Double check that. Yeah, he's Osmium. If they were Beast, wondering if he will be a better option than Cyclops? No, I don't think so. Devil Surfer was the obvious choice. Yeah, I think Thanos and Surfer were the ones that I thought had the biggest shot. I didn't think Groot had a shot at all. Now, if they had put like Venom Spider-Ham, then I'd have been like, fuck, we're getting a stupid pig. You know what I mean? But they didn't. Raider or Striker? Raider or Striker for Nightcrawler is so tough. I think he's a skirmisher outside of Raid, by the way. If you're not using Cyclops with him, I think he becomes a skirmisher. Throwing that out there. Nah, let's not do that. Let's just put them both. A lot of characters in the game came from what is Season 1. Do you think we'll see something similar with Season 2? What do you mean? What do you mean, Justin Wood? He gets speed up on spawn, Prince. But I agree, like something like Big Time will take his speed off pretty quickly. Tangled Web will demolish him. Fury's gonna go first too. Fury can go first before Nightcrawler and stop him from summoning. I guess Fury needs a certain amount of invaders, maybe. Psych, not a striker because defense down? No, I don't think so. I thought about that for a while. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, let me go back here for a second. Let's look at his... So his basic is the in raids, this character has 3 or more X-Men allies, apply ability block. I think that one's important. And this is kind of why I want him to be a striker as well. Because he will apply ability block in raids. Not everywhere else, but in raids he will. His special is he applies Vades to the most injured. That's pretty nice. The extra damage is nice. The ultimate, prolong the duration of all positive effects on self and allies by 1. That's pretty good too. And the passive is on spawn. Okay, so his passive is the most important thing for sure. So he's definitely passive. I think passive, special, ultimate, then basic. The basic being... No, they're all mandatory. I think they're all mandatory. What do you guys think about that? So the passive is what gives him speed up on spawn. The special gives evade to his team, which I think is very important for that first node to help survive that onslaught. That's why we brought Psylocke in there, right? The ultimate prolonging effects I think is really nice. And his... Okay, I can't see. He probably fucks, right? With 600%, or sorry, 500% piercing and being a new character and having offense up, he probably fucks with his ultimate. Probably. Special is also piercing. He does a lot of piercing damage, which is nice. All piercing damage, actually. Yeah. I think he's a full T4 character. And I think it's ultimate passive, or sorry, passive special ultimate. This team do too much on crits, and you want that ult creating anyway with Cyclops. I like Sunfire and Forge strikers and the best raiders. Sunfire, definitely striker for the charges, 100%. Forge, man, I don't know. I don't think it matters with Forge. All right, now unfortunately, whoops. Oh, what did I just do? Now, fortunately, when it comes to Nightcrawler, I don't like these, I don't have access to these art things. So unless I pulled it from this screen and put it on, which I'm not going to do that because it'll make I don't know, it'd be ugly. I can't put the art on until then, until it goes live into the website. I wish they would give us full access to all the art, but I think it's hidden in folders and stuff. I'm still waiting for an answer to the Ultimate Store question. Haven't heard back. Piercing Scream Striker. He gets having 30% plus Raider 40 and Gambit 25, and then you get another 25 from Forge. So you'll be over crit cap. On the event math? No, nothing yet. I don't know if anyone's asked that yet though. You see issues? Has anybody asked that? Yes, it's been asked. Bendy asked. Bendy asked it yesterday. We got saying it'll be reported first thing in the morning, so we're waiting on a response. The exposed me 100% crit, yeah. I really do like Striker on him. Let's go through the rest of the team. Let's see the sources of defense down here. What'd you say, Ro? I don't run Toons Healer by looking at their kits because Healer ISO doesn't do much interaction with kits. Healer do work with Toons that have high health pools and take a lot of turns. I think there's truth to that. Yeah, I think there's a lot of truth to that. Which is why Gamma ended up being all healer, right? Okay, so there's no D down here. There's no D down here. There's defense up here. There's no D down here. And there's no D down there. All right, let me check Gambit. He flips, right? On his ultimate, he flips positive, so you can get defense down that way. Cyclops does it on his basic. His special does not. His ultimate does not, right? It gives slow. Does Forge give defense down? He flips buffs too, right? Ultimate. Clear all negative effects. Prolong. Does he flip on this? Whoops. Alright, it crashed, so let me just fix that. Playtest crashed. Just let me get back in there. Where were we? We're looking at Forge, right? Does he not Flip. Copy, copy, spread all positives, copy, copy, copy. He doesn't do a flip. I thought he did. Clear all negative effects. Prolonged duration. I could have sworn he did a flip. I guess not. Defense down. He gives defense up on spawn. Cyclops refreshes it, as does Nightcrawler. Does Sunspot give defense down? Cyclops would literally be the only source of it. Oh no, here it is. His ultimate, which is his turn 1 ability. Well, after his first notice, his turn 1 ability. Offense down and defense down for 2 turns. I think by then it's over. No, I don't think Cyclops needs to be. I'd rather Cyclops being a raider, critting into the defense down Sunspot puts out. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm going to rumble later once we do these infographics. Hopefully in the next hour and a half, we'll have them both done. Forget to tell us how to get the Captain Marvel and Doctor Strange costumes. I don't know what's going on with that, Nemesis. Let's see the Sneed team. Sure. Yeah, okay. Can we swap Psych for another Seaman? Probably. I'm not sure it'd be very effective, though. So, passive, special, ultimate, basic. This. He's 120. Osmium, this. Okay, so. Nightcrawler is by far the MVP of the Extreme X-Men team. Look for Nightcrawler to shake up all other game modes with his plug and play turn 1 stun speed bar to highest damage ally and insane piercing damage. Nightcrawler also puts out exposed, but doesn't really do anything with it. Possibly a hint to simply use him with Super Skrull or an upcoming character who will better use the expose. I forgot who's in the pass. Will Gumbo still have synergy with Unlimited? So Gambit has more synergy with everybody now. That he's given to X-Men, he's giving everybody speed up. And he just bleeds and he flips. So Gambit's better everywhere. They did Gambit really well. I think the Extreme team is going to be really, really well received. I think it'll be on par with the Superior 6 crowd. And if they do this Charles Xavier thing, I think it's going to be even more so. Deciding on DD6 city characters, do you think Venom and Carnage are viable given they are going to be reworked for the new raid team? Probably viable, but are they going to be good? They're not really going to help you. I guess they spread bleeds. Right now they're so squishy. I would suggest waiting until, like, I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday. Random day. Random day past Tuesday. I would suggest waiting till then, unless you absolutely have to make the decision. Nightcrawler is by far the MVP of the Extreme X-Men team. Look for Nightcrawler to shake up all of the game modes with his plug-and-play turn 1 stun, speedbar to highest damage ally, insane piercing damage. Nightcrawler also puts out Expose, but doesn't really do anything with it. Possibly a hint to simply use him with Super Scroll or an upcoming character who will better use the Expose. I like that. That's all cloak and daggers. New gold right now? Yeah, I would just wait Silver Clan. Alright, so this is Nightcrawler. Hard copy. Because we need the art from the abilities and we need these stats. Alright, next we'll do Forge. I wish it wasn't Sunspot. I have no connection to this character, to Sunspot, but his kit is really cool. Like, explosion, energy, nice damage, you know what I mean? His kit is really cool. I just wish wasn't this character. Who do I wish it was? Havoc? Ooh, I wish it was Cyclops' brother, Nathan Summers. I wish it was Nathan Summers. Yeah, I wish it was Nathan Summers. Sunspot? No. Okay. Back to this. So, Forge. Actually, no, we want to be here. And Forge is Hero Global Mutant Support. I am support. Extreme X-Men. Okay. Let's look at T4 priority. So his basic doesn't do deflex and regeneration without this. And the fact that he's doing this when he gets called in for an assist from Cyclops, you're getting a lot of it, right? So I don't hate this as a T4 for sure. The special clear heal block from self and all X-Men allies. Who's doing heal block in the raids? I don't think that's an essential. I think that's high luxury. In raids, apply evade, safeguard, self, and all X-Men extreme. Okay, that's a mandatory one for sure. And on spawn, apply defense up to self and X-Men. So just for node 1, I do think... it's all X-Men allies. Dude, Forge is such a good plug-and-play character. I keep forgetting how plug-and-play these guys are. They are all over the place. Vulcan? This team looks so fun. They have so much synergy with the other X-Men. I think X-Men is one of the soft spots I have. I think they are... I'm just too into the team. Or the tag, rather. I want the team to be the best. I want Phoenix to get a rework so badly. Is what I really want. Special is the last one I think I would do. The other brother, oh. I'm going to call this one high value. High value. Essential. Yeah, I'm good with that. Alex is his brother Havoc. Nathaniel is his son. Thank you, Alex. Alex Summers, you're right. Forge is really slow. 98. And he's the Tesseract, right? That's so weird. What am I missing about Forge that makes him a Tesseract character? Or sorry, not Tesseract. Augmented Infinite Energy. Oh, why did I think Tesseract? Is it because it kind of looks like the Tesseract to me, I guess. Ooh, he's not 198. That'd make him really good. Didn't used to be the Tesseract, was it? Wolverine X-23, the Deadpool team would be fucking hype. I know nothing about this Deadpool team, by the way. Nothing. So, yeah, he's 98 speed. I have him as a striker right now. For the deflect regenerations, I didn't hate it. I did not hate it at all. Because both of his attacks do hits. His healing isn't bad. He doesn't clear, so Skirmisher doesn't feel that great on him. Oh, he does clear all positive effects. So Skirmisher doesn't feel horrible there. Does this get focus? No, but Cyclops gives 100% focus. Prolong the duration of all positive effects on X-Men allies. Ah, man, I don't think I care enough for Skirmisher. Even if those positive effects aren't clear, I think it's fine. On any turn, heal the most injured X-Men ally, but for 5%. So healer would affect that. I don't know. Healer doesn't suck on him. But I think I like Striker better for the deflex. The deflex alone, I think, add a lot of value. Especially because when Cyclops does his special, he'll do that as well. Kind of doubles it up. Is he not? What's going on with Jonathan Majors? Oof. Oof. Yikes. One deflex and Cyclops Alps. I guess that's true. The regeneration's nice, though, too. And the fact that it's to all X-Men. Who else? Does any other X-Men call an assist? What if Professor X makes X-Men assists on every turn? That's something that could happen. Not that we would build around that right now, but no. I think I like Striker best still. Maybe I spoke too soon. So the art department for Forge does have Forge doing stuff like shooting his gun off, and then one where he doesn't shoot his gun off. Why did they do Nightcrawler so dirty in the art department? Nightcrawler should have had a lot more love. What's my take on Forge? Forge is, at least he's not hidden behind the Extreme X-Men tags too much. So he clears all negative. So his ultimate clears it all from all X-Men. He prolongs all X-Men. He applies all these buffs to all X-Men. In raids, who cares? Like, you're only going to use Extreme X-Men anyway. All X-Men get charged. He only revives Extreme X-Men. His passive gives it to all X-Men. All parts of his passive are all X-Men. Except for the in-raid part. Again, who gives a shit, right? Sorry, who cares? His special is all X-Men. He's the new de facto support for the X-Men team. If you're trying to use X-Men, he's kind of the new de facto. Nightcrawler doesn't need a hit? Nah, but he should have better art. You think Forge? I don't think Forge is better than Sunspot. I think what Sunspot does is interesting enough with his ult. His special turn 1, giving the energy to let Cyclops ult. I think is good. Not going to be great in War and Crucible though, because you don't have defense down. In raids, okay. If you're I don't know, Sunspot does so much damage. I think Forge mechanically you could say is the second best. But I don't think he's the one you invest in second most. which is not what you said. But I think my investment list would go something like Nightcrawler, Sunspot. I don't know between Gambit and Cyclops. You have to use me in Raid's character? Forge is better than Sunspot out of Raids. The problem is this, right? If he opened up his ultimate, he'd be a lot better outside of Raids. Is that something we can accomplish? I mean, like, Stage 3 Crucible you could, but that's not going to be a thing. Forge Ultimate turn 1 is pretty crazy. So turn 1, he's giving all X-Men characters counter Deathproof Deflect, as well as prolonging their effects and giving charges. And clearing all positive effects. He's just super slow. I kept Sunspot for my stuff, Pathfinder, because I wanted Cyclops ult turn 1. And the only way to get Cyclops ult turn 1 is to have the energy go to him. Because I find, like, for Cyclops' ultimate, yes, if he's got all the charges, it's devastating. But I would sooner stall out for Nightcrawler ult. Well, he's getting dodge, deflex, death proofs. I don't. He gets safeguard in raids too. Nightcrawler is a 15 shard unlock, correct? I don't think Forge needs that big of an investment until you go outside of raids. Then yes. Is Forge better than Sunspot? I think the combo Sunspot Cyclops is a power couple, but like a weak power couple. Probably on the same level as Cloak and Dagger are now outside of their team. No, not yet. It's Tiza, not yet. What's my take on Forge? Old Forgy Porgy. Oops. What's my take on old Forgy Porgy, huh? The clearing everything turn 1 is good. His speed at 98 means he's going last on his team. Unless you put just Nightcrawler and Forge on a team, he's going last. At 98, he's so slow. What Sunspot's not that much faster. He's like 112 or something garbage like that. 113. Without Nightcrawler, the team's very slow. He is an amazing X-Men support character. This ultimate is amazing. Defense up on spawn is really nice. The barrier and the speed bar is kind of clutch too. The armor and resistance to all X-Men is nice. Okay. Forge is the new default supporting X-Men character. Nearly all of his kit is open to all X-Men. Alright, so nearly all of his kit is open to all X-Men. Thus, as such, look to see Forge in future. No. This may have big implications for the unlimited team in Crucible or future teams with the rumored release of Professor X. However, with a very low speed of 98, it will not be easy to have, will not be easy for Forge to shine. Keep an eye on this character and future mutant team-ups. Forge's new deal with X with character. All of his kit is open to all X-Men. This may have big implications for the unlimited team in Crucible or future teams with the rumored release of Professor X. However, with a very low speed of 98, it will not be easy for Forge to shine. Keep an eye on this character and future mutant release team-ups. I can't get excited about it because of the 98 speed. Able to do Incursion 2.2 bio walkthrough, or is Skrull the best? Skrull is the only solution for now, Michael. And that's the reason I haven't done the bio video yet. I have all the footage for it. The reason I haven't done it yet is because of the new raid coming. And because the symbiotes are coming. The Forge was the key for you. And not for me. For me, it was Sunspot giving offense up to Cyclops, letting him ult turn 1, putting slow out, and then Nightcrawler never letting up on... Because he gets speed bar, right? Every time he does a crit. For me, that was it. Just never let off the gas. Forge revived people in bad situations, but that was it. Forgot the E and Shine. Did I put Shin? Thank you. He's so slow. He's so slow. But if you put Nightcrawler with Unlimited and you put Forge over Dazzler, clear all negative effects from himself and all X-Men allies. So if you put Nightcrawler, Forge, Gambit, Rogue, on Crucible, who would the 5th be? Would you still do Dazzler? Who would the 5th be? You don't do Phantom because Nightcrawler gives the dodges, right? I don't know if you'd put Sunspot. I mean, Sunspot gives the offense up on spawn, right? So maybe you do that just for the Gambit. Apply offense up to yourself and X-Men allies. Sunspot would probably be the 5th one, yeah. You take out Phantom X, Dazzler, and Sunfire. I think you would go Sunspot. Sorry, X-Men music? This was X-Men music. It just got really depressing. Sunspot gives the 25% damage to Nightcrawler, Gambit, and Forge. He would also let Gambit ult turn 2. Yeah. So it's literally Unlimited, but Rogue instead of Cyclops. Oh, that's sad.
Okay. Let's finish up our forge part here. However, without Nightcrawler, he has a very low speed of 98. It will not be easy for Forge Time. And so it will not be easy for Forge to shine. Keep an eye on this character in future mutant team-ups. I think that's fair. I think that's fair like that. I do think Striker. High value, essential. We need to wait for the stats. Alright, let's get some art. Forge Marvel. I wish to let you guys share more Hive Mind info. That team has me so hyped. Yeah, I mean, all we know is the character names. They haven't let us in on anything either. I really want to know more stuff about them too. That's his picture from that. That's Bishop. That's not the right character, but okay. I just don't think this would stretch well. This is kind of cool. Not that it really fits what he does in Marvel Strike Force, but I think we probably need to make it a little bit darker. This was a really light, really bright picture we just put in there. There we go. Hero Global Mutant Sport Extreme X-Men T4 Passive Ultimate Basic Special Stat Rankings Speed. He's the Tesseract. He's a Striker. I think this is about right for now. Forge hard copy. Oh, I was supposed to put as of. All right, I forgot to add that. That's right. We'll add it in for all the rest. Let's duplicate this one, and the last one we're doing is Sunspot. All right. He is Hero Global Mutant Blaster Extreme X-Men. Okay. He's definitely a Striker. As far as his T4s go, Basic is a pass. Special is prolonging. Ultimate is in-raise generate. This one's important. The 130 damage is really nice. Passive is the most important for node to node, right? So passive number 1, ultimate number 2, special 3. I don't think the special is that important. Maybe outside of raids, the special is more important.
But inside raids, I don't really think it's very important. It is essential. Well, he goes right in for Nightcrawler. But he can't extend the stun, so... Why is the music depressing again? What happened to Christmas music? He's 113 speed. He is astral. I'm trying to think about that special and how essential, if essential, it is. I think it's essential for outside. I think about it like this. Is Unlimited a really good offensive a Crucible team now? Right? Oh, Prince, you're so funny. Wait, does this thing work yet? Does this one work yet? Nah, that still doesn't work. You're not hearing any music? I think Extreme with Rogue is going to be good. So here's the thing. If you put the full Extreme team in with Rogue... Well, no, wait. Nightcrawler just does it for all X-Men no matter what, doesn't he? His special, sorry. It's for all X-Men. I wonder if we're going to want to put a non-X-Men team with the Unlimited. But I think Rogue replaces Cyclops for a really good Crucible team. So Nightcrawler would go first. His offense up, he stuns somebody. Then Rogue goes. She also has offense up, so she's going to crush somebody, right? And she's going to cover them in debuffs. Now, if you're on the offense, your Sunspot can extend all those debuffs. If not, you're at the mercy of RNG, right? Gambit Sunspot will ult turn 2. Which is nice. Nightcrawler obviously ults turn 2. Forge will special. Now it gets immediately picked apart by something that outspeeds Nightcrawler. Because only Gambit and Rogue have the safeguard. Would Sinister 6 with counter Nightcrawler because Vulture has speed up? Yes. Yes. Vulture would come in and crush them. So yeah, so, I mean, Sinister 6 will beat the Uncanny team if they're on defense. I'm thinking if they're going to be good on offense. I think they will be. I can't be certain, but I think they will be. Okay, but back to Sunspot. I think the special is essential, but it's the last one. So it'd be something like passive is the most important because of the rate implications. You need that to go from node to node for Cyclops to be ulting. I think it'd be something like this. And I do think the basic has high value because Sunspot does the bleeds, right? Yes, he does a shit ton of bleeds. So the fact that the basic would increase the bleed damage by a lot, I think is important to note. All right, let's get a Sunspot picture out there. Do I have Sunspot art yet? I do not. But I know it's available. It's in the box.
Now this is that Christmas-ish we were looking for. So I'm just waiting for it to download. There it is. I just really wish it wasn't Sunspot. I have no emotional connection to this character at all, but I love everything mutant. Oops. I do like that in his PNGs they gave us some of his depowered up looks. Sunspot Marvel. Okay. Sunspot. Sunspot is one of my faves from Age of Apocalypse, which we were getting that outfit. Whoops. What did I just do? Ooh. This one? That's pretty badass looking. That's a good point, Jude. See, Goblin would go first and just rewind everybody. Goblin would go first, rewind everyone, then they would just all die. Okay, Sunspot. Sunspot is a sneaky damage dealer. Sneaky, insane damage dealer. Many will be ignoring this character with the likes of Nightcrawler and Gambit on the team. However, a fully built Sunspot can ruin your enemy. Look for Sunspots. Turn 1 energy gain to play a role in both War and Crucible. Also look for it's all X-Men, right? Yeah. Look for turn 1 energy to all energy. +1 energy to all X-Men to play a role in both War and Crucible. Sunspot is a sneaky insane damage. I may not be ignoring this character with the likes of Nightcrawler and Gambit on the team. However, a fully built Sunspot can ruin your enemy. Also look for Sunspots turn 1 energy to all X-Men. Also look for Sunspots +1 turn 1 energy to all X-Men to play a role in both War and Crucible. I think that's good. We can make it a little bit bigger, which is nice. I guess not that much bigger. There we go. So this is going to be Sunspot hard copy. Okay. All right. So we got all 5 of the guys done. We could probably do the team infographic now too, because all we need for that. Well, I need to give my actual opinions on the team's use inside the mode, so I don't think I'm allowed to do. I find it funny that if these dudes make it Crucible, they have the possibility to bench not 1, but 2 Horseman teams. Yeah, I guess, eh?
sorry, I guess until the patch date is public knowledge, I can't put that info out there anyway. Such as okay. Thanks, Portland. Portland Robocop. I love that. I don't have the artwork for the other Hive Mind characters. Nor do I have any information on Carnage or Venom's T4 stuff. Or if they've got changed speed. I don't know any of that. I hope Venom has increased speed. I hope they didn't just... You know how Nightcrawler makes the team go faster? I hope they didn't put that on, like, Red Goblin's kit or some shit like that. I really hope they increase the speed of the symbiotes so that they're useful elsewhere. Otherwise, it'll be rough. Otherwise, it'll be really rough. Still no answer about the Ultimate Store. I think it's time. It's nearly noon. I think I gotta switch over. Yeah, I think it's time we go over to our Warcraft Rumble boys now. We do some Warcraft Rumble. Did I miss anything good? Nope. You just missed the entire stream, Jerry. So yeah, is that what I wanted to do for the stream? Hive Mind Talk, we talked about that. Extreme Infographics, and then Warcraft Rumble. So yeah, I think it's time we switch over to Warcraft Rumble. I know I'm going to lose half of you when I do that. Well, more than half of you. But I'd like to thank you so much for spending your Monday morning with me. I'll be back tonight to do Crucible Live, like we always do. And then we'll have all those videos coming up too. So yeah, that's it for Marvel Strike Force for now, guys. Let me go ahead and update the title. We're going to be doing Warcraft Rumble, Ashenvale Heroic Guide, and Chimera testing. Okay, update all. For the Twitch ones, I learned today I could edit the settings here, and I could do Warcraft Rumble. It should pop up. It may not pop up. Let's find out. Did it change it? Nope. It did not change it. Warcraft Rumble. Okay. All right, guys, but take care, Zero. We'll see you, hopefully see you guys tonight. With that said, I do have to end the music. We can't do Christmas music because I don't pay for the service on the second YouTube channel. And we're going to be saying bye to YouTube people on live stream. We stream on the Warcraft Rumble YouTube channel. So if you want to come hang out, that information is explanation YT2. Oh, that doesn't put it into the YouTube though, does it? Here. Sorry, YouTube. And sorry, Twitch, you're going to see this twice. If you want to come hang out, this is the YouTube channel that we're going to be live streaming at in just a couple seconds. Hope to see you there. If not, can't wait to see you guys tonight or tomorrow during the day. But no matter what, take care. Bye for now, YouTube. Marvel Strike Force. Bye.